Just gonna get any live calls or anything.
That's right. Here we are. Hi, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
Welcome to somewhat live from Governor's Green Room.
We're in the Green Room, the Governor's Green Room. Well, at least backstage at Governor's Comedy Club here in Levittown. So we got that going for us. We had some technical difficulties, but you know we've been keeping busy. You can't tell, but this was a Jack and Coke. The compliments of the Bosie over here.
Very, very, very delicious. It's very good. I love getting Don drunk. It's so good getting Don drunk. I love getting drunk because then he gets all tickly and oobly goobly. I love that.
Oobly goobly.
Yeah, I do get oobly goobly. But you know what, Bosie, I'm a little disappointed.
I'm sorry. What happened?
Well, all right, well,
last time,
2 seconds. I don't mean to cut you off, but we got to mention Chuck is here.
Yeah, we got Chuck Fox is in the house as well.
I don't want to leave that out.
No, I was going to get to Chuck because I was going to get to the dueling leather jackets and the two coolest guys in the room right now.
I left my sweatshirt home.
But speaking of being cool, like the last time I saw you, Jeff.
Yes.
I went off on it. I was so impressed. I made a big deal about how cool you look. We had the beard. I don't know if Chuck had an opportunity to see Jeff with the beard.
I don't think he cares.
He was rocking a beard. He had this makeover. Right. He was earlier off air. Jeff was explaining to everybody how he's got a lot of girl ways about him. But this was kind of your first steps towards manliness.
Yes.
And you had the beard, and I was going over. I was like really happy for you that you were finally taking steps towards manhood, puberty. And it looked good. It worked for you, the beard. I think it gave you a little, that kind of macho vibe. And now today you're all clean shaven.
Hi. I shaved it off.
What was the decision to go back and to take it off?
Considering I was shaving my pubes today, I was like, hey, listen, why stop there?
So you're completely bald right now, your whole body.
Even all the way down to my ankles.
Armpits and everything.
You know what? It's like... I get mixed... Now it's like some time has passed. I get some mixed emotions about the beard. Where people are saying, like, it makes you look old. Like,
I get that all the time with my beard too.
And I was like, I'm just so afraid of being old, even though I'm the youngest one in this room right now. But still, the whole thing is the fact that, like, it's like a lot of people are saying, like, you don't look good. You look like you need a GoFundMe started. You know?
Dude, you grow into the beard. I've had my beard for a long time. It got gray over the last few years. Right. A lot of people tell me, like, to take it off. Sometimes they'll be like, you probably look so much younger. No, I won't. You know what I look like without a beard? A big fat fucking face. I got a big fat face.
So what you're trying to say is I got a big fat fucking face. Thank you,
now
Don.
We can see more of your features again. I'm like, Jesus, please cover it. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, the question I have, did you change the razor?
Yes, I did. I did change the razor. I mean, like, it's not my fault that my skin is so baby smooth and soft that, like, no matter what, it even peels off. Like if it was like I had leprosy.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
Chuck, you should have seen him a couple weeks ago. He came in here. He had the beard. He had the leather jacket. This is a new look for him. He was like, I was like, oh wow, this is like a new. He didn't wear the fedora. Right. He's just trying to find who he is. He's in his mid-40s and he's still trying to find his identity.
I'll never find out. I'll never find out. Great. I don't know if it should be considered like a him, her, or a,
But now are you trying to craft your look after Chuck? Because look how cool Chuck is just a naturally cool dude.
Well,
that's true.
That's hard to emulate Chuck because he has natural coolness.
He does. He's just a naturally cool dude.
I mean, it wasn't like a whole copy thing with the leather jacket. I actually had this... I had this thing lingering since the 90s, and I've run out of jackets because I look like a homeless person. So I was like, oh, I found this jacket. I was like, let me start putting this on during the winter.
You didn't find that in the Miami airport, did you?
No, I really wish I could say.
He lost his other one, right? You just lost the jacket.
I just lost it. I left it in Miami at Christmas.
Wow.
A $600 jacket, right?
Wow, $600 leather jacket.
Why does his tag say Chuck Fox?
Well, let's get, if we
I
can.
wrote my name on my underwear.
Can you get a close-up of each of these guys?
What's that?
Because I think,
want a close up?
I think Jeff is trying to emulate Chuck's look.
Well, wait, hold on.
We got the same shoes.
Yeah, look at that. You got the same shoes.
Do you really? Seriously?
Wow, yeah, they do.
We gotta show the shoes.
Wow, they're both wearing the similar
hell?
style shoe. I think Jeff, wants to be more like like Chuck Fox. You know?
There you go.
Yeah.
How's everything? No, I can't do it. I can't.
That was your impression of it? How's everything?
How's everything?
How are you?
You know, like it's cool because you guys are like a yin and a yang. Like Chuck is a very cool, laid back kind of guy, and you could tell Chuck was always cool. He got the chicks in high school. You could tell when he was back in the day, and you were the complete opposite.
I got hit by the chicks in high school.
Yeah.
Get away from me. Stop touching me. Stop looking at me. Mom! Okay,
but here we are with comedy. We all come together. See, the comedy brings everyone together. All
Creeds of humanity. People with beards, people without beards, people with cool leather jackets, people that looks like you got it out of a 5 a dime. So...
I haven't had a leather jacket in years. I always liked leather jackets. I used to rock them all the time back in the day. But
Did you really? Yeah.
Yeah, but like I had like the biker jacket. Remember the biker jackets were cool and the heavy
the
metal
zippers,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, with all the zippers and all that. I used to have one of those, and I never rode a motorcycle in my life. So, but
I'm sorry.
no, but I think I still like the leather jacket. Right. Keep that, but you should put the fedora back on.
Fedora, bring out the. You know, I actually had Ozzy, the person who works here at Governor.
Oh yeah, the Big Ozzy. Yeah.
Big Ozzy, and he actually comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, where's the fedora?" And I was like, "I don't know where it is." Like, why are you asking about the fedora?
You start to create a look for yourself, and then
then I crashed it.
Then you gotta stick with it.
You know, it's hard to stick to one thing because like I'm already stuck to one thing, and it doesn't like do anything for me, but like lay on the couch and tell me to fuck off. You know, so.
And that's odd, how?
I like you said, Jeff. I think that does the wife like the leather jacket, the new look?
She actually gave me shit about about me shaving tonight. She hates that I have a beard. Okay, she hates when I have a beard, and then she gets like, "Well, why are you shaving it off tonight?" And I was like, "I'm just going down to the club. That's it." He's like, I was like, "I can't win. I can't." I was like, "I have a beard. You give me shit. I shave it off. You give me shit. I'm not giving you shit. I'm just trying to ask, like, what are you getting all dolled up for?" I was like, "Does it matter? You're still not going to be fucking me later."
Well, never know. You never know.
There's no never know. There is no never know. I know. I'm going to go home and it's going to be like status quo. Not a damn thing going on other than her snoring on the couch and a cat trying to, like, you know, claw at my ball sack.
So you're getting some kind of action at least.
Yeah, at least the cat's playing with the balls.
The playoff game is on.
Yeah, there you go. You watch football.
You watch the playoffs. Get into sports.
You
need a hobby.
I can't. Listen, this is my hobby, not being home. That's a hobby. Not being home is a hobby.
You know, you should do meet it in the middle. Just have like a goatee. It's this way you're not full beard, you're not clean shaved. You got a little right in the middle.
Or do your face, just one side.
Yeah, just one side. Yeah,
it's like, which one do you like?
Yeah. You give him a profile here, a profile there.
Which side would you like me to lick you with? Which side can I lay on your lap with?
I think your wife loves you, man. I never met her, but I think she does.
You're very optimistic, Don.
Why you say that your wife doesn't love you?
Okay, well, listen. I've learned one thing. They say that separation in a marriage starts in the bedroom, and I can tell you that it's been the best thing lately. We had a king size bed in the house,
right?
And we recently. It took 10 years to learn that you don't need to have a compromise and get the same bed, king-size bed, to fit both of you, because we all have different needs. We all have different comfort levels. So what did we do? We got 2 twins, and we purchased our own type of mattress.
What is like I Love Lucy?
Yeah.
No, we didn't have separate beds. They're together, but it's 2 separate mattresses. So it's like it's a cheaper version of a Sleep Number.
Who winds up in the crack? Somebody's got to wind up in the crack.
Yeah, that middle of the crack there.
I think it's Jeff that ends up in the crack.
Yeah.
I would like anything to end up in a crack. It's just a matter, like, I don't end up anywhere towards the middle of the bed because I play the crying game, like, you know, the whole fetal position on the one side of the bed because I know that my life is ruined.
So,
Why did you guys decide to go because of the different sleeping habits? Like she wanted.
She has her comfort level is a softer mattress. Mine is the equivalent to almost like the hardness of a floor.
Right.
And so we got 2 separate mattresses. We had it delivered. And listen, if you think, 2 twins equal a king, 2 doubles equal a California king, and 2 queens equal my mother-in-law. But what I'm trying to get at is the fact that we wind up going ahead. We got 2 separate mattresses, and we've been sleeping better. Because I'm not gonna get that Sleep Number bed where you spend like $8,000 or $9,000 for a bed to just push a button to get your perfect number. Fuck the number.
Right.
I picked my mattress that I wanted. She picked her mattress.
And you guys are
we
happy.
just put it down on the box spring, and that's it.
It comes down to the pillows too. To get new pillows. Pillows are important.
Are you on 2 different elevations? Like she's
No,
on
it's
the
actually
soft one
the-
and you're on the hard one. It'd
No,
be
it's
like-
actually the same height.
Oh,
oddly
really?
enough.
Yeah,
Well,
but
that-
she's got to sink a little lower. To
Well,
soft one.
listen. Now Chuck knows that my wife is heavy. No, it's for some reason it's just we're about the same height, and it's just like her side of the bed cradles her a little bit more. Mine just leaves me enough so I can just still roll out to go slave labor during the day.
Have you tried out her side?
I would love to try out her side. She won't offer up her side.
Her side, her back, her front.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I'll look a toe anything at this point, something. But it's like nothing's happening.
I don't know. I think if you want to emulate Chuck, you got to think how Chuck would think. And Chuck, what would you do in that situation? You would have tried out her side of the bed, wouldn't you?
I don't think Chuck would end up in this situation.
No, he wouldn't. He'd be like, listen, just take her head and put it between your legs and tell her to start sucking. It's not that hard. Especially when the Yankees are playing. Come on. I mean,
The Yankees are playing.
It's 42 years, pal.
There you go.
That ship sailed a long time ago.
42 years. What? You've been married 42 years?
God bless, man.
Wow.
That's worth of applause, man. That's a good long marriage.
Wow.
That must have been like
People think I'm cool. I'm just beaten.
that must have been like right out of high school, huh?
No, high school. That was out of Navy.
Oh yeah, there you go.
22.
Wow, yeah. God bless you, man.
22.
What's the secret to 42 years?
Not giving a shit. Not anything. No, really. If you don't give a shit, you never argue.
There you go. That's what they say. If you keep if you keep your expectations low, you're never disappointed.
You don't give a shit. Neither one of us give a shit. Who cares? You never argue. You never fight. Who cares?
There you go. It's a good life. You guys get along and all that, right?
It works.
Yeah, good. See, Jeff, you got to be more like that. Just stop caring.
I did stop caring.
That's why he's here all the time, yeah.
Why do you think I leave the house? Like, why do you think I'm here tonight in the green room on the semi-live show? Come on, it's
Semi?
semi.
It's not live.
We are not live.
Not
This is
live.
recorded.
But listen, I tried to care, and it's like, listen, it's not happening. It's not going anywhere. So and then the other thing is that her new thing that she's been trying to do is, and I don't know, maybe it's an iron deficiency, but she's been trying to scare me in the middle of the night. Like she'll stand in the dark, and she's like one of those paranormal activity.
Just stands over you like this?
No, yeah, pretty much. It was like she's like in the bathroom. She's like just in the dark, lights off, like this, like just standing. And then I come walking by when I get home from work at night, and then she'll just be like this, like, and scares the shit out of me. And she's laughing her ass off because I'm sitting there. I start. My whole thing is a reaction. Like I don't know that. That's not normal. So my reactions start hitting. So I was like, I'm waiting for the day that I start knocking her out. And I'm waiting for her to go like, don't hit me. Please don't hit me.
You guys need to start doing stuff together, I think. Why don't you bring her?
You need to bring her here.
Bring her here, man.
Next time.
You got to include her in your life, bro.
She wants nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with my life.
Sign her up
It
for
sounds like she
Walker and
does.
Bale's class and
Yeah.
take the class with her.
Yeah, that would be
Because
awesome.
I know you're involved with that class. So
Yeah, but I don't want to sit there again. I like look where
You're there all the time anyway.
Look where I've gotten in my career. No, it's like she doesn't want to do anything.
Does she have a job?
No,
All right. So I'm going to see maybe Monday or Tuesday I can get her in here on my daytime
Yeah,
show.
get her on the show.
she's got time.
All
Get
right.
her on the
You
show.
could be
I
the next
think.
Burns and Allen.
Yeah, there you
There
go.
you
You could be
go.
a comedy team.
You're the Burns.
Yeah, thank you.
Is she on Facebook?
Yeah.
What's her first name?
You can find her as far as one of my friends. I mean, come on.
I think deep down, she wants to spend more time with you. I think that's her
I
way of
agree.
reaching out, being
I
up and then
agree.
waiting for you in the middle of the night, scaring you.
No, she
laughing
does that
about-
to make listen because what she did was for Christmas she got me a Fitbit thing.
Oh, nice.
And the whole thing that the kids have been doing, and her is like, what's the heart rate now?
Well, she wants to keep you alive.
Yeah, they're trying to keep you alive, man.
Listen, I'm saying they're like.
It's a sign of love.
I think that what they're trying to do is they're trying to find what the magic number is, and then like once they get to that magic number, they know okay, all we got to do is that one more thing, and he's on the floor.
Can we call
Nothing.
her now, and talk to her on the phone?
I guess. I
let's-
mean,
Oh, can we do that?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
call her. We're gonna call her.
you want to know what?
We should have Chuck talk to her as if he's you, and then we'll work out your life properly.
I'll be the marriage counselor.
Yeah, we got like
I'll give advice.
yeah.
Let's see if I can.
He'll give you some really good advice. He's 42 years married. He's beat us all.
That's it. We're both so lazy just to move. You're too lazy to pack up our shit and move out.
Exactly.
It's too hard. It's too much effort.
I think he's been married almost a little bit less than you've been alive, right? What are you like
Holy
40?
fuck.
Yeah, you're like in your 40s, right? What are you? How old are you?
Yeah, he's been married. I'm only a year older than his marriage.
You could be my son.
Dad.
This is what
Dad?
in years, and if your marriage was a person, this is it right here.
Hi.
If your
Hi.
marriage was a person.
This is what it has grown into.
Hi. I'm Chuck's marriage.
I'll put you on a little bus and we'll be fine.
Lick the glass.
I can never retire because I got to take care of
Look
it.
how happy
That's
she
a great
looks.
thing.
Look
You
at
gotta show the people this beautiful wedding picture of when.
How the fuck could you be my son? Jesus goddamn Christ. How fucking old am I?
How old are you? I mean, because I know my dad. How about I'll just say this: my dad would have been 73.
Chuck's younger than that. He said he got married young.
Yeah.
He was 22 when he got
Yeah,
married.
no, he would have been
22,
73.
23, something like that. Yeah. That's 65 next month.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Yeah.
And
You could have been a young
look
dad.
good for 65 too, man. I'm hoping to look
absolutely.
that good when I'm 65.
Yeah.
It's bad enough I'm already
Absolutely.
starting to look like I'm 65.
That's why I gotta grow the beard. Yeah,
keep
grow the beard,
look it.
man.
Oh, yeah, of course that was a happy day,
The
Tony.
reason why I'm upset, you look like shit, man. And for me to have a son that looks this fucking bad, how old do I gotta be?
Hi.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
It looks like he's 90. Hi, Dad.
Hi. You told me not to. You didn't tell me about sunscreen.
I didn't tell you about the bus.
So, all right. So, Jeff, what's your number? So let's call.
All right. So
let's
here,
call.
here's
Oh, here's your number.
All right.
call the house number.
All right, cool. So we're gonna call. What's your name again?
Renee.
Renee. Okay, Renee Bosey.
Yes.
Very nice.
And like I tried to play off that whole thing, like, oh, I love how that fact that you were like named after the song. It's like that's too easy, fuck. And I was like, okay.
We're calling Jeff Bosey's wife. If you get people just watching now, or if you fast forwarded through.
Do
the
you
video.
need to like tell her what's going on when she answers before we start with her?
I guess.
Well, we could just however you want to handle it. Bosey's your wife.
I
Is
guess.
this her cell or her or
This is
the
the house phone?
the house phone?
She
A
might not
landline.
recognize the number. Then
No, she won't. But
does she answer if you don't recognize it?
I don't know what she does.
Is she home?
Let's see.
Yeah, she is.
You know what you do is you play the dating game with her, with the three of us.
Oh, that's a good idea. Like the newlywed.
Listen.
Hey, who do you like best here?
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, Renee.
Hello?
Hi, Renee. Can you hear me?
Who's this?
It's it's me. It's me. Damn it.
Look at the call
That's
right
that's your husband, Jeff Bosey, on the phone. Renee. Hello, Renee Bosey.
Yeah, I thought I heard you, then I thought I heard somebody else.
There's a whole bunch of
Yeah,
people.
we're
It's
on
a
the
party
radio.
line.
We're right now. We're taping our podcast here. We're talking with your lovely husband. First of all, we were all disappointed he shaved his beard. What were your thoughts about the beard?
I can't stand it.
So wow, I thought he looked so much better with it. I thought he looked cooler and a little more macho. But my
Ew,
opinion.
he looked old.
But don't women like dig older men?
Yeah, like a Sean Connery vibe.
Yeah.
He was like old like a grandpa.
So then, but then he said you gave him a little hell for shaving it off today. You thought he was dolling up for something.
I was busting his chops.
Oh, see, that's what I told you.
I didn't give him hell.
He's
Oh
so
my God,
fragile.
I just asked him him. I said, where are you getting all dolled up to go?
See, I told you.
I'm giving him hell. I asked him a question.
I thought this was an intervention.
Yeah.
We're talking about my penis size problem. Oh, sorry.
God.
Yeah, we all have seen it. Now we know. We feel bad for you. You have to deal with that. But
Well, here's the big question, Renee. We're always bugging Jeff that he doesn't, that he's always here, and he needs to bring you to the club. We want to see you. We want to hang out with you.
we want to meet you and hang out.
Yeah. Why do you often wonder or long to come with Jeff to the club? Or are you just thrilled that he's gone? He's never asked
He's
you.
never asked you, Bosie. Come on.
I call bullshit.
You would know a lot about that, wouldn't you?
Because you know, Renee.
Here we go.
As you know, Renee, a big part of Bosie, of your husband's life, is the comedy world. And I think he should include you into his world and bring you in. We all want to meet you. We're some of his friends in the comedy world here.
We're all family.
Chuck wants to meet you. We all want to meet you and see the brains behind the operation.
So Renee, you have no desire to come to the club and see what goes on in Jeff's world.
Can I ask you, when was the last time you saw him perform live?
She's like, he tried to perform last night in the bedroom.
Yeah, exactly.
He's always a flop, right? No.
It's been a while.
I think he needs you. I think he needs you in the audience. I think he needs you there in the audience.
Absolutely, I agree.
And I think it will also help his performance.
Would you be his biggest cheerleader in the audience if you were here during his set?
Would you heckle him?
Would you write his material?
I think I make him nervous
You make him nervous.
Oh, yeah.
being out there. Yeah.
Well, I have to tell you, he was telling us a minute ago how nervous he gets because apparently he walks into the bedroom and you're standing by the bathroom and you scare the shit out of him.
What an evil laugh.
I got that. I got a little scared just now.
Yeah, we have a thing. We all try to scare the living shit out of each other.
Yeah, he said because of the Fitbit, you want to get his heart rate going. So,
Well, that's the kids. The kids do that too.
yeah.
Actually, am I one of the few that have actually met Renee? Because you guys are at the farm.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So I have met Renee.
Yes, you
That's
have.
right. Yes.
So Tony Walker got to meet you. Do you remember meeting Farmer? What was it?
Farmer Willie.
Farmer Willie.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, Farmer Willie was there at the farm. Yeah.
Well, she really
I hear Rita's voice, and I hear
Here,
somebody
Rita.
else.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Rita's not here.
No, it's Chuck Fox is here.
That's just in your dreams, baby.
That's who?
What are you doing? You have. Go ahead, Tony.
Chuck Fox, comedian.
I don't know him.
And then we have Tony Walker, and then me, Don Sill, and.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. What? Wait.
All right.
Oh, hi. Okay,
Hello.
I'm kind of in the wrong room now. Thank you. Hi. Bye. Sorry.
Oh no worries. So another thing that your husband has explained to us was that now you have two twin beds in the room. What's going on with that whole situation? Is it better now? You guys are getting better sleep because of the mattress situation?
Yeah, I'm so glad he's telling the world
Oh, you're in so much trouble, aren't you?
Yeah.
Bosie likes to tell us the intimate details, and
And where she put her finger last night.
no, but
when your kid doesn't work later, you know why?
Oh, man.
I say tonight, Renee, you find it really scare him good.
With a knife. I think Renee's not even home, because what was that just now? I walked into the wrong room? You're in your house.
Sound like the kids with the kids.
I was in my daughter's room. Because didn't feel like coming all the way back in here because I had to go get the phone because the house phone was ringing.
Well, because I know that you would have never picked up your personal phone if a strange number came up, but I know you'll always pick up the house phone for some odd reason.
No, I wasn't going to because I was like, who the hell is this?
Well, I'm glad you picked up. I'm really happy you picked
Well,
up,
because
Renee.
it said comedy, so I was like, what the
there you go.
hell? And I immediately thought that Jeff maybe locked his keys in the van or something.
Very good. See that? She was out there. She's supporting you, man.
Yeah,
She's very
see that?
supportive.
Absolutely.
She's a really good wife.
I bet she comes.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Very good. Well, Renee, thank you so much for answering the phone.
How much trouble is Jeff in now?
Oh, I didn't know.
She's like, Jeff who?
You got to plot. You got to plot how to scare him again. Get that heart rate going on this phone.
and get video.
The best is not like making a plan about it.
Yeah, exactly.
But please just get video. I want to. Oh, and did you hear about when Jeff got bit on the butt by the dog? Did he tell you about that?
What?
Oh, you didn't tell her about that?
I told her about that.
Oh, because I was there for that. And
You got bit on the butt by a dog?
Yeah, I told you I went to. There was a rehearsal
for the murder mystery.
the
Oh,
murder
the murder
mystery,
mysteries.
and then I went. I went to go leave the person's house, and there's this horse size of a dog that came and started taking a nibble out of my ass, and then everybody's laughing because I'm going, ow, 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 ow.
No, he went,
ouch, ouch.
He actually yelled, ouch! I was like, who the hell yells ouch?
You see that? The man is getting bit and everyone's laughing at him.
So can you describe to us what he sounds like, how he screams when you scare him in the bedroom like that?
Oh my God! I can't. I'm gonna have to get it like on video or something.
Yes, please get that on
I will
video.
give you $5 if you get us a video of when you scare Jeff in the bedroom.
That'd be a good post. So you can have different ones. You have a whole show like every.
Yeah, we just keep him going.
You'd be a TikTok sensation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great. That's my TikTok, having me like scared shitless and like, you know.
Whatever works, man.
Just as long as you're wearing the fedora and the leather jacket. You're fine.
Do you dig the Fonzie vibe with this leather jacket? Do you come home and
Here we go.
like you're Pinky and he's Fonzie?
No.
The guy, the guy that he emulated his entire look is right here today.
That's right.
Chuck, say hi.
Say
Say hi,
hi.
Jeff.
Hello.
Hello.
That's the man who Jeff is trying to emulate.
He's been married for 42 years, and he says the secret to a great marriage is not giving a fuck.
Curry, what's up?
Oh boy.
How you doing, buddy? All right, come on in, man. You got some time?
All right, Renee, thanks for your time. Really appreciate you being your honesty with us. We really appreciate it.
Not
Yeah, you
a
can sit on the
problem.
couch. Grab
All
a
right,
headset.
take care.
All right, you
Awesome.
too.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Renee.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye, honey. I love you. Bye.
Jeff Bosey's wife Renee was just on the phone.
Very nice.
Yo, stay here. I gotta go. I gotta go to the brokerage.
All right, Chuck, you're
right.
great, brother. Thank you, man. You rock.
When's
my
your next
friend.
one? Next week?
No,
2
we're
weeks, I think.
2 weeks. Yeah,
For me,
2
yeah.
weeks.
Pop down.
All right, cool.
All right.
I'll get my time back.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry. I won't be here. Don't worry.
Take care, guys.
Thanks, Chuck.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Good seeing you. Good to see you, buddy.
Joe Currie is now
Currie.
joining us. Chuck Fox, thanks again, Chuck. Catch Chuck Fox. He's at the brokerage tonight performing. He'll be emceeing. Dude, how you doing, man?
Good. How you been, man?
Good, brother.
Good to see you.
Nice to be here.
Dude, over the summer, I was at Jones Beach and I saw Kumia's brother performing.
Oh, Joe, yeah.
Yeah, so I saw
Buck, yeah.
Joe, and I went up to him and I just said, "Hey, man, I'm friends with Joe Currie," and he just lit up. And then after that, he's playing every request I asked him.
Yeah, we've been friends over 40 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
Super
him and
cool
Joe.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've been we were in bands together. We played in bands for years. Matter of fact, I might be joining him in a project this year. We have on the table thinking about it. So yeah, we're looking forward.
Nice,
But
man.
Joe is a one of the most gifted musicians I've ever met. He taught me how to play the keyboard. He needed musicians. So what he did was he taught people to play. He taught me how to play keyboards. He taught my buddy Alex how to play bass. So if he needed a band, he'd just make one out of scratch.
Nice, man. Nice, dude.
You
Good
know?
idea.
Yeah,
Wow.
So yeah, it was good. It was good.
Where was it? Where'd you guys grow up?
We grew up in Huntington. Well, they originally lived in Huntington, and then Aunt and Joe moved out to Islip. They moved back to Huntington in 1977.
Okay.
In 77, they moved out to Elwood. We grew up in Elwood, which is a section
okay.
of Huntington.
Right.
And then Joe lived in California, and Anthony lived in California with their dad. Came back the summer of 77. I met Joe, and then Joe told me, he goes, "Look, my brother's coming back in September. Hook up with him." So we went to John Glenn High School, and Anthony and I hook up. We wound up making each other laugh. And then, we had friends. And then basically in 1985, I worked at a fence company, Walt Women Fence in Melville. And my buddy goes, "Yeah, I have a friend in high school starting tomorrow. You'll like him. He's a funny guy. He's Adam Ferrara."
Jeez.
So I'm working with Adam.
Yeah, it's
And
great.
that day I go back to Anthony's apartment. I go, "Yeah, we're going to the OBI on Friday. You got to go." Why? I go, there's this guy Adam Ferrara, I'm starting to he's a pisser. He goes, we got our friends. I go, no, you don't understand.
Yeah.
And then
So you saw it. You saw the potential for everything.
You don't understand. And, and we've just been friends ever since.
And the OBI, they used to do comedy nights?
No, we were just hanging out.
Do you remember OBI?
Yeah, I remember OBI well.
They don't have clubs like that anymore.
No, they don't.
OBI, 3 levels.
Yes.
You go to the OBI, hang out, go over the Moses Bridge doing 110.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you go out and back by the water. Yeah, it's great.
Oh,
back
dude,
then,
remember
man.
they
I
had the
loved it.
bungee jumping next door?
There
and
was
all that stuff?
there was a buddy of mine who would jump off the dock, strip down to his underwear, jump off the dock, and dog paddle around. He's my stockbroker now.
yes, you gotta love it, man.
I got a buddy that killed hookers over there.
That's where he buried them.
I did a joke because the property values in Oak Beach were going down, and I go, you off another hooker, I can afford to move there.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
I used to get groans for really? You wouldn't?
Exactly.
What a front.
What they put there now? It's just like a big parking lot,
It's
right?
a park. What they do though, we have a classic car show there during the spring and the fall, and you got to get down there early because you can't get in. If you don't,
wow.
I go there all the time. You have to leave now like about 6 o'clock in the morning to get down there to get in.
Wow.
You know, and it's a beautiful car. And the thing about it, I'm a classic car now. I don't know you guys, but there's money on Long Island, so you will see. A Ford GT next to a Ford GT40, and all the class. So it's really good to go to. I love it. It's one of my guilty pleasures.
Cool.
That I go.
What are you? A Ford guy? A Chevy guy? What's your?
It depends on what we're talking. If it's trucks, I'm a Ford guy.
Yeah.
If it's cars, I'm a Pontiac and a Mopar guy.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I love Pontiacs. I remember my dad bought a '67 brand new '67 Pontiac Bonneville, and
Nice.
I obviously as a little kid, and he pulled it. I thought he bought the Batmobile because I go because I love Batman at the time. I go, he bought the Batmobile. This rules.
That's awesome, man. You driving around in a classic car these days?
You know what? As much as I love classic cars, no, I can't afford it. When I got my divorce and I got my new house, I said I'm going to treat myself to one, but it just didn't pan out that way.
Yeah.
But I drive a Honda CRV. I had 2 I loved Honda Elements and stuff like that. But you talk about like a vehicle. You always hear guys going, I had a car, I didn't want to sell it. I go, why would you sell it? If I had a vehicle that I loved, I would never sell it. Well, I had a '94 Isuzu Amigo, which was a Jeep built by a Isuzu.
Yeah.
They came out in '89. I had to have one. I had to figure it out.
Love those things.
Always wanted one. I bought one brand new. I bought it.
With the canvas back?
Yep. I'll tell you a quick story. I'm working here at Governor's one night, and I had it out in the parking lot, and it was like a cold September night. Rich Walker goes, "Why did you take the top off your Jeep?" And I go,
He nailed it. That's a great Chris Walker impression.
I go, I didn't take the top off my Jeep. It's not on. He stole the top off my Jeep in the parking
right here.
in the
my
parking
God.
lot.
Damn.
But I love that truck. So what happened is that it had 90,000 miles on it, and I was starting to do more road stuff. And I had a van. I was making money with a van, and I sold it. And I didn't want to sell it, but I sold it, and I loved it. I babied that thing. It
You're
looked
probably
brand
still
new.
kicking yourself about
Still
it.
kicking myself.
I just saw an Amigo on the road about a month ago.
Yeah.
Honest to God. I was like, holy crap. I was back in
Damn.
1992
I
again.
love them.
Yeah.
Maybe one day I'll get another one.
Yeah.
See if I can drop a Chevy Creighton engine in or something like that. But
Now, Joe, this is going to sound a little weird, but I know you got a nice beard going
Yeah.
on. He's got a nice beard. I got a nice beard. Bosey, you know Jeff Bosey, right?
Yes.
He had a beard. He grew it in. It was looking good, and then he just got rid of it, and we're all disappointed in him. Just tell him about the power of the beard.
it depends. Here's the deal with the beard. I had when I was a kid, I grew a beard. I had a beard in high school. And I was walking through school one day, and he told me to leave. You have to leave because they didn't think I went there. I go here. No, you don't. Out. I go. Look. I'm leaving. I go. If I get suspended, you're coming up and you're telling me you threw me out. All right. I was the guy that went to buy beer. I was all this stuff. I had a beard, and then I shaved it. I didn't have a beard for decades. And then during the pandemic, I just grew it.
Yeah.
And people go, "Oh, you look good in the beard." And
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
do.
I looked at it. I'm like, you know what? I'll keep it.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, so I like it, but to each his own. You know, I mean, you got good head. You got a good head of hair.
Thank you.
You got a
Thank
good
you,
head of
thank
hair. So
you.
you don't need the beard.
It's the hair. You guys have no hair. I
Yeah,
got
I
hair
I
still.
got hair. I got some hair.
So.
You know,
But yeah, I just think, like you said, the to me, you
It's
don't choose the
manly.
beard. The beard chooses you, type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like. I'm actually gonna keep. I just
Yeah.
came with COVID, but I'm actually gonna keep it.
It was working for you.
Yeah.
It gives you a cool vibe.
Yeah.
That's what he used to have.
Yeah, because I used to. And I used to look like Shrek without the beard.
Yeah, that's what I told him. When I take mine off, I just have a big fat face.
Yeah.
You always used to get the Mike Piazza.
When I was I was younger, people thought I looked like Mike Piazza.
Yeah,
In
you
fact,
did.
I was at a bar once, and this dude staring at me, beelines for me. I'm like, "Well, am I gonna fight this guy?" And he thought I was Mike Piazza, and he got closer. He realized that wasn't my. But it was like, holy shit!
Yeah,
It's so
yeah,
weird.
you look a lot like him back
So
then.
now I'm getting like, this is how life is beating me down. Now it's like, oh, it's Zach Galifianakis. I'm like, no, motherfucker. No, but yeah, so that's what happens. But yeah, back in the day, but I like the beard. I'm sticking with it.
Yeah,
As you should.
I'm gonna keep it.
It's really weird the fact that I have to now go ahead these days and grow a beard to impress men. This is where the line should be drawn, don't you think, Joe?
Well, you did let us down.
True
You
indeed.
didn't say nothing.
So how'd it go tonight? You're already up.
Let me tell you something. It is like a magical audience. These people are really. And you want to know something? On a night like this, you got people that really want to get out and want to laugh because it is cold.
Yeah,
It is
it's
It's brutal out there.
And I got to tell you something. I was at Stop and Shop last year when everything was closed down, and it was cold. And I walked into one place, and I miss a cold night when you walk into the club and it's warm and the audience is there, and it felt so good, and you didn't know if you were experiencing that again.
Yes.
And to
Right.
come in and experience that again.
Oh, so this is your first time back since?
No, it was, but during a really cold night. Really cold
yeah,
night.
sorry,
You
okay,
just
right.
experienced that. But
Right.
still, I was with the comedians of the compound last January, and we were working at the theater in I forgot the name of the hotel, the Claridge. Working at the Claridge, and I took a picture of the mic stand through the curtains on stage because I didn't know when I'd ever see that again.
Yeah,
there were
Yeah.
there were nights, there were times it's like, am I coming back? Am I, and to be back and
right.
see, I got to take a picture. You know?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it must have felt good. It's and is it? Do you think partially because it's a hometown gig, or this is just how it is here? Where you come in and you feels good.
It's it's a hometown gig, but you want to know something? I remember when in a Comedian, when Seinfeld was talking about governors, and they could be tough, tough.
Great
and
movie.
he's right. It's a great club. James is I love this. It's a home. There's a house.
Right.
But sometimes the audience can be a little tough. They want their jokes. They know what they want, and there's no in between.
Yeah, sure.
And they're always a good crowd, but you get a magic crowd like tonight where they're just phenomenal.
Great.
Dude, you've been
That's
doing
nice.
a lot of touring lately with the Compound guys.
Yeah, it's been great.
Must be awesome, man. Like, tell everybody who's on that bill, because that's what.
Oh, you got
and they're
Gina-
coming here soon.
Yeah, they're going to be here. I'm here with them.
February.
I'm
Yeah,
here with them
I
in
can't
February.
wait, dude.
It's
Yeah.
going to be fun. It's got Gino Bisconti. You got Aaron Berg, who's running everything. You got Gino
nice.
Bisconti. You've got Chrissy Mayer.
Yeah.
You've got Don Jameson. You've got Pat Dixon.
Yeah.
A couple of guys. You got a couple of other guys and stuff like that.
And they're all going to be here in February.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
and
that's
Anthony
a
does
great
stand up
show.
now too.
Anthony does
Right.
stand up. And
Yeah.
here's the deal. Here's the deal with Anthony is one of the most brilliant comedy minds I've ever met. I knew this when I met him.
Right,
In 1987, Adam started doing comedy. And the reason how we always wanted to do it, but we didn't know how. So Adam goes, you know what? I'm going to go to East Side Comedy. I'm going to figure this out. Goes to East Side. There's an open mic on Thursday. He goes up. Tom and Gegno loved him, and then
Richie?
Minavini loved.
Yeah.
And I go, well, this looks easy. Well, I started year and a half late. No, it's not that easy.
Yeah, right.
But Adam's, one of a kind. But
Yeah,
but
yeah.
anyway, I got the bug and I started doing that. Anthony, I'd sit at his apartment, and I'm going out to Conquer Comedy. Come out and meet the guy. I'm going to hang out. I'm going to meet. And you knew you had the most brilliant comedy mind sitting there. So he gets the gig on AAF up in Boston. He comes down here. He's doing great, which is great for me because I'm his biggest fan.
Yeah,
I'm his biggest
fantastic, yeah.
fan.
He's awesome.
So I was so happy about it, and we would do the virus tours, and Anthony would go out and do 20 minutes and destroy, and he'd come back and I don't know why he's doing stand up. But now he's going up and he's got the bug. He got bit.
Right.
And he's going up. He's doing 20 minutes, and he's
Nice.
doing great. And I've been a musician with Anthony over 30 35 years. We've done every gig possible. We played with Lemmy. We played with. I mean, we've done all these major gigs. We never were comics together. We started last year.
Right. Yeah.
And to him being on stage and then me going on after him is absolutely mind blowing.
Right.
Because we used to talk about this stuff, and to do it, and every time I'm with them, I just tell them the story that Anthony and I used to sit and dream about this. And I go, we're in Vegas, man. I go, if anybody tells you don't follow your dreams, tell them go to hell.
Right.
Because do it. Because you don't know.
Dude, that's such a great story, and it's so cool. And it's one of those things where I can just imagine. You got to pinch yourself a little bit, like, holy shit, we actually did it. Here we are, man.
Yeah.
Well, Don and I, 25 years ago, would talk about how we would love to get into these places and do shows, and here we are these years later, and we're still have gotten nowhere.
We're still struggling, still trying to, do it. But
it's true. We go back 25 years.
Yeah, we've been talking about this for 25 years.
Here's the thing about it, man. It's the love you have.
Absolutely, yes.
Because when everything ground to a halt, you're at home and you're living like a civilian. And you're like, well, I'm going to watch a movie. And I go, when this starts up again, do I want to jump back on and play the game and stuff like that? And Steve Rocco Perillo started doing the workshops.
Yes.
Which
I was going to ask you about that because you've been there almost every week.
A lot because it's very beneficial. Now, the thing about it is that you go up and and I work on all new stuff. I don't do anything old stuff. I do all new material that I've never done before. And then you go up and you hang out with everybody. And I found out, learn that it's the thrill of trying to make this material work and the camaraderie of hanging out with everybody. And this was the framework of why I wanted to do this. And I decided, I'll never stop because this is the nuts and bolts of doing it. And the great thing about the workshops is you go up and you go over material. When you do this Thursdays and Sundays here, you go over, but if you've got a 6 spot, you can only do 3. You've got paying customers out there. You can't really horse around. I'll do all new stuff. A bomb, nobody lifts their head up. But if somebody lifts their head up and goes, you got something.
Right.
And I was telling Steve Rocco Perillo that
fuck that, it's just Steve.
When I've been doing the comedians of the compound, I go, look, I'm trying to win Ant's audience over. I mean, they know of me, but I'm trying to win people over.
Sure.
The first 6 I'm doing is stuff that I wrote and One Eye Jacks, or what I wrote at the other place, or whatever. So I go, and it's beneficial because your pacing is there. Where, nobody laughs because we're all comics, but your pacing is there. Where if you're having a night where it's not going as well as you want, and you go up and you're not going, oh my god, they're not laughing. Your pacing is used from doing the mic. So you just bring the joke in at your leisure. You go to the next. You're not rushing the next joke because what happens is if somebody, I gotta get this next joke in, and then you're gonna rush to it. Well, chances are that's not gonna.
Right.
You take your time. You take a sip of water. Your pacing is you. So these mics are very beneficial. And sometimes I'm the old guy there, but sometimes I sound the old man on the mountain. But I tell guys, I go, guys, if you're going down to Florida or working down in the Carolinas, this is your Wednesday night in Raleigh. This is the filler gig you're doing in Raleigh. You're going there. The show starts at 8. It's not going on at 9. The road MC is terrible. He brought 4 of his friends that are guest spots. You're not going up for another hour. And this is what you got. And you need to get that skill. That's the skill you need to have.
Those workout rooms are important, man. Like you said, it's important. It's important for you, even seasoned guys.
Yeah.
Like yourself to get in there and just to get those reps in. That work, especially coming out of the COVID era.
Absolutely. So it's been around it, I tip my hat to Steve, on what he's doing.
He did a great job.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Yeah.
And how often do you change your stuff when you're actually like a night like tonight?
What I did was I moved. I had a couple of new things, and I'll move it. I move one joke. I do and it's it's good to log your sets and listen back because there's a joke I do about a dog, and you can't get a trainer for the dog, so we got it scared straight where the inmates kind of scared the dog, and I've done that and it goes okay. And I was working in Harrisburg last week. I'm bragging. I'm working at Harrisburg Comedy Zone, and for some reason that joke went where I talk about being divorced in the last, and it works better there. So I changed that up, and there's a couple of new things I've done from the mic to put in. So I'll change it up. I do, a different set. But sometimes you gotta have that standard opener just to get the ball rolling,
Right,
which
sure.
I've had for years. But you know what, you gotta, I'm working
Absolutely.
on the but you gotta get the ball rolling.
Got to play the greatest hits. Absolutely.
Yeah,
sure.
just get the ball rolling.
And you talk about working the compound shows and having to win the crowd because you don't have a compound show. I know you guest appear on a lot of those. So
Yeah.
but do you feel that sense of that challenge of winning them? And also, is there any kind of like raising of the bar between like the others on the bill?
Yeah, it's the raising of the bar, but basically, I'm just as seasoned as those guys.
Yeah.
I'm not taking it, so it's not like I have some
I'm the new guy. Yeah,
no,
you've been around,
I've been
yeah.
seasoned. So basically, what I'll do is, if I go up there and they'll bring me up, and you're probably wondering who I am. I drove Ant, and then I go into my set, and then and then I'll win them over that way. And
Right,
like I
right.
said, a lot of the workshop shows have been so beneficial. Because I've been just used to just used to working that thing where I go out, I don't have a problem. And there was one time where I was we were working at Soul Joel's, and I am going, and Gino Bisconti is on stage leveling the place,
Nice.
destroying the place. And Aaron Burr goes, you're up next. And I'm like, oh, God. And I went up and I called the moment, goofed on just how impossible it's going to follow Gino and blah, blah, blah. And they brought it in and I had a good set. So I kind of proved to myself and to them, because those guys, I've known those guys, but we never really worked to get together in a regulation show, so they don't, they know me, but they don't know me,
Well,
so.
when you guys are here in February, if you want, we can knock one of them out. If that gets you a show, at,
No, they do it. No, it's going to be really good. And Aaron Berg does a fantastic job of booking everything and making sure everything goes smooth and stuff like that.
It looks like a band of brothers.
Yeah, it does.
And the one sister.
It is. It's really, and like I said, Bobby Tamburo, who's runs their show. Bobby's doing great. And there's also a thing around it called the Secret Show that these guys do, which is really good, which is based. So they have this whole community around it. And I feel very, very welcome and grateful to them that they let me into that community.
So what's the secret show? Where is that?
It's a secret.
Yeah.
Can we all go?
The name is, I think it's Pat the Book. I'm so sorry that I forgot the name, but they'll book it in clubs in Jersey and they'll book it in stuff, and it's and they get good crowds,
Wow.
and they really have you have a good following and stuff like that. So yeah, it's very interesting to do.
I wanted to ask, was it your very first show here? Where you were talking about an ex-girlfriend and she happened to be in the crowd?
I heard that. Yes. What happened?
That's awesome.
Where did you hear it? I tell that. I did tell that story recently. I forgot where.
I honestly don't know.
But
I don't know why it's here.
It was my first time at Government. I have the tape, which was a curse-laden. So I was dating this girl, and nice enough, but she used to like alcohol a little too much, and I broke up with her. Right. So my first time here at Governors, 1988.
Wow.
88. Yeah, 88. And here it goes, 88. And I go up, and now Adam Ferrara and Anthony came down to support me. They're sitting at the table.
Nice.
So I go up and I talk about the girl that I just broke up. She drinks. She has long fingernails. It was like making love to a mountain lion and stuff like that. So I get done and I sit down, and Anthony and Adam are just in stitches. And I go, "What's so funny?" "Well, it wasn't you." And I go, "But what's so funny? Your ex-girlfriend's at table 8. I felt awful because this poor girl, I broke up with her. She's like, "Oh, I'll go out with this guy. I'm on a date with this guy." I go, "Where do you want to go?" "Maybe we'll go to Governors and we'll watch a comedy show." And maybe talking about the last guy that she dated who came out, who was number 5 out on the stage talking about her.
The fact that you said her name 8 times,
I felt bad. I felt awful.
Wow, that's great. Though.
That's
but
a
it's
great
funny.
story,
Yeah.
though, man. Wow. Yeah. And Brian McKenna is headlining. He's a New Yorker too.
Yeah.
Do you have any history with him as New York guys, or?
We came up together. And he caught a nice break. He's been with Brewer. He's been doing great with Brewer.
Right. Yeah.
And it's actually his first night. I guess his first night as a headliner here, which is great.
Oh, wow.
Which is
I
great.
didn't realize that.
And he's
Good for him.
He's destroying. He's leveling the place.
Good. Awesome.
Yeah.
What do you think about Brewer these days and taking a big stand like he's doing with the vaccines?
think it's good. I think it's good to take a stand with this because basically this is getting out of hand. And the reason why is that they're moving the bar all the time. You got to wear a mask. Well, the masks really don't work. Well, get the vaccine. The vaccine, you won't get it. Well, you're going to get it. Well, then we'll get a booster. Well, it turns out with the booster, you're going to get. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Now, I'm going to do a quick plug. I do a show every Tuesday, Davin's Den, with Davin and Rosenblatt, 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, davincomedy.com, or you find us live on Facebook or go on iHeart. So with that being said,
That's cool.
Davin and I have got in monstrous arguments on our show about COVID, because I'm like, I think this is all now. You got to wear a mask. You got to do this. You have to do that. Blah, 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 blah. Well, he wound up getting COVID last month. And he lost some gigs. And now he's like, you know what? I've had it, blah, 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 and, so it's strange. Guys, I got to do the meet and greet.
All right. Well,
Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank
That
you so
was
much,
great.
guys.
Really
Take care.
appreciate
Thank you for
it.
having me, man. Take care.
Absolutely.
Bye-bye.
catch him on Davin's Den, and also he'll be here at Governor's on the 26th of February with the Compound Media guys. You got to see Joe Currie live. He's
Absolutely.
awesome.
Awesome.
Very awesome.
JoeCurrieComedy.com.
Yes.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you,
Thank
Joe.
you,
Appreciate
Joe.
it, buddy.
You got it.
Wow,
Awesome.
That
Joe
was
Currie.
very nice.
Yeah, that was great, man. Just as we get into the vaccines, man, I wanted to talk more about that with him. No, that was good stuff.
That was great.
It was. It's awesome.
Do you see his beautiful beard?
Yes, I saw his wonderful, beautiful beard. Here we go. I mean,
Bald is beautiful. You see that? He had the
bald and
little
the
gray.
beard. Yeah.
See,
You're twins with Chuck. I'm twins with Joe.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there you
It's uncanny. Resemblance. I mean, I can't do this because I don't want to. I have to take this off because I don't want everyone to see my beautiful hair.
Do you think your wife's gonna be mad at us now for calling? Are you in trouble?
Who the fuck were those guys?
No, nothing.
She sounded delightful. I have to tell you.
Yeah, she sounded like a great lady. I don't
Yes.
understand all the complaining.
You ever hear a phone sex operator? They all sound hot on the other end.
Because they're making money. She wasn't.
Yeah.
She wasn't making anything out of that. She did
had a
that
great sense of
out of the
humor.
kindness of her heart. Was a good sport about it.
Yeah, she's laughing.
I love
enjoying
everything you were talking about with her. It's like yeah. What do you think about a beard? Like, what do you scare him at night?
She does have a great laugh.
So, and
You gotta bring it to the club when you say a joke. She'll be
Jesus Christ! I was like, I would love to bring her. She would fulfill the bringer quota. You know what I
There
mean?
you go. I think you should.
So-
It'd be great if she was around more often. I think so. Anyway.
I think so too.
Well, go ahead. You got the phone number. Go ahead. Give her a call and have her in here. She'll probably do better than I am doing. You know what I mean? Because
No, you.
Oh, that
you-
would be
you do
interesting.
it. Yeah.
Bosie's wife goes up on stage telling his jokes.
Ah.
yeah, but she has to like listen.
Hello.
to
How are you, dude? We should.
Where did you?
we
Oh,
should
I thought she
totally
was
do that.
stopping. I thought she was coming in.
No.
Damn it. Who was that? Oh, she.
I don't
was that
know.
the girl
She
that
was
just
on
out there?
stage earlier.
Yeah, I think that was the MC. Yeah, the little room. We should do that. That's a great idea, man. Have your wife go up there and do your set.
Do all my
That
material.
actually could be fun. Like, get like
Everybody's wife.
yeah, or everybody's or
significant others.
spouses to do their spouses'
So
material.
Carla
That could be
will do
fun.
Keegan's, and Keegan
Keegan's
does
do
Carla's.
right.
Or it depends on the night. Maybe Saliani does Keegan. Keegan does Saliani's.
Exactly.
Yeah, then Chrissy could come do Raida's stuff.
Yeah. Your Wendy could.
Wendy could do.
I don't have
your
a,
stuff from the '90s.
Yeah.
Oh God, she'll be telling gay jokes. She'll get booed off the stage.
You want to talk about a queer? So it was just it's good to have Joe here. Joe's awesome.
Yeah, Joe was great.
He was hanging out during the whole pandemic too.
He was in there.
Dude,
I mean,
he was in there a lot. Yeah, we
in
always
there a
wanna
lot
try
on
to get him
Saturday
in.
nights, open mics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian McKenna said he was going to come in, and then he did come in before we started taping. So I guess that was him fulfilling his promise.
It's like I stopped. I said hello.
Yeah.
Because I emailed him during the week because he was on Knock 'Em Dead a couple of years ago.
Right.
Great guy, and we actually have some mutual friends, so we hit it off. So I emailed him during the week. I said, "We're going to be in here. You got to stop in." Yeah, okay, great. I'll be there. And I thought it would be while we were doing the show.
Well, it's all good. I mean, what did
Nah,
we
it
do?
was
We
fine.
did about an hour.
It's coming. Yeah, it's 54 minutes to be exact. So, yeah, that's good.
We got some good stuff. We got the
absolutely.
great interview with Joe Currie. We got
Interview
great
with
stuff
with
historic
Renee.
moment.
Yes.
Interviewing.
Yeah.
So okay, how about that? So you want to know what? Then here's my promise to you, and it'll probably be almost like a godsend. I won't come back until I have a beard again.
But that might never happen.
Right.
Wait, hold on. Let's give a Renee laugh.
Oh, see, you always have to come back. We love having you on. I won't talk about your appearance the next time you're here.
Well, we won't talk about the beard. How about that? But we'll talk about other things about you.
There's always other problems.
I still think I like the leather jacket.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
So
And
we keep the leather jacket.
Fedora got to go back.
So we got to put the fedora, the beard, and the jacket. You think the fedora and the beard work?
I think.
Yes.
Well, look.
Yes? Okay.
I like the whole thing with the beard.
Okay.
If you don't feel comfortable with the beard, then don't do it. But I think the fedora was working for you. I think you liked it, but you
I
got
loved
shamed
it.
to take it off.
I got shamed from everybody, and it's hurtful.
You got to
know?
fight
I mean,
through that
it's-
shit.
You know, people picking on me because I'm wearing something to cover up my head. It's like an oversized yarmulke.
Well, I'm going to take us out. When we take us out, I'm going to end it with the fedora video.
Yeah.
Oh,
there you
boy,
go.
great.
There you
Oh,
go.
my.
Look at you.
All
So-
right.
See how much cool
So-
you look with that thing on?
See, if only he had a beard in that picture, then it'd be perfection.
And when you
yeah.
did the character comedians, when we did
Oh,
the
that's
top
right.
five.
Yes.
Well, yeah, that was like, hello, I am very happy to be
There
here.
it
It's very
is.
nice.
Oh, I haven't heard that in a while. That was
It's
good.
great when he does it.
Very
I like,
nice.
I like it. In fact, you
I'm
had
telling you, he should like, you know how Plagianos goes on as Dracula?
Dracula,
He
which
should
I love.
do a set as
Yep.
as Professor Fedora.
I do agree, actually.
What do you think
do.
I got that much time to be writing shit for two people?
Yeah, why not?
I will say, and I've said it before with Andy. I don't know if I've said it with you, but Andy, you and Andy, I don't know what you guys are doing. I don't know if you're working harder or what, but you guys, of all the guys that hang around locally, I think you and Andy are the guys that have really upped your game. You guys are really. Every time I see you guys, it's better up there on the stage. So.
I would hope so. You know?
And I
You
mean,
guys are evolving,
well,
you're getting better, you're getting stronger, more
Absolutely,
confident up there.
no, there were plenty of
material's getting
people
better.
plenty of people that get better. Some don't. There's a few that don't. But you and Andy, I feel have really.
I feel like you're
really
breaking out from
yes.
the quicksand and getting into breaking the bubble as I like.
And even in here,
Yeah.
you're. I don't like the word fan, but you're a fan favorite. You're a fan favorite in this room.
Oh,
People
okay.
love when you come on these shows.
Well,
when you call in.
listen. Listen. My whole thing is it's the love for the audience and the entertainment, and as long as everyone has a smile on their face, they have a minimal bit of happiness and enjoyment from watching it. That's all I care about.
Oh, that
There
was
you go.
beautiful.
You know,
That's
and then
what
I
it's
get to
all
hang
about.
out with these two sexy guys with beards. I'll be
Damn right.
I'll be little boy blue, and so. But thank you guys for letting me and tolerating me, and and we got to have the semi-live recorded.
Yeah. And if anybody's still watching at
Yes.
this point in the tape, remember to tune in to all the shows here on Govs Radio.
Subscribe.
Top fives are I got a bunch of top fives happening. If you go back
Yeah,
in
you
the
do.
archives, you can see our top five we did with Jeff Bosey, which is the top 5 character comedians.
That was a good one.
Fun one, really good one. I got the top 5 Saturday morning cartoons with Tony Walker coming up this next Friday.
Nice.
So if you're watching this tonight, it's Friday.
This coming Friday.
Are you posting this tonight? This
I'm gonna try and post it as soon as we're done. Yeah.
All right, cool. So tune in for tonight. For Friday night, this Friday, you'll see Tony Walker and myself talking about the greatest top 5 Saturday morning cartoons. It's a really good one. Also, I got Kevin Lyman. If you don't know who Kevin Lyman is, he is the guy that created the Vans Warped Tour and brought all these punk rock bands, and he's been doing that tour. He was doing show producing since he was 19 years old, and he's done some great shows, including the first Lollapalooza. But he created the Vans Warped Tour in '96 all the way through
That's awesome.
2019. Brought so many punk bands to the forefront, watched them evolve and grow, and super cool guy. Also, I got Vicky Plummer, great comedian from Manhattan in New York over there. You know Vicky Plummer?
Yes, I heard of her. Yeah,
she's
yeah,
awesome. Another one with Mark Riccadonna.
Oh, cool.
And I told you guys about Nina G.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
tune
that's
in
great.
for all these fun ones. Top 5s with Don Sill. Maybe some more conversations on the horizon as well.
Very cool.
Can't wait.
I got to do another one. I got to do conversation with you. I never really had you
A conversation?
a real one-on-one.
Well, but the thing is, have I gotten to that level in this career to have a conversation? I don't want to waste your time because you had a lot of great, people for conversations on.
Yeah,
You had very important legends in this, like icons that you've done.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you got Tommy Chung.
Yeah.
And then you got Jeff Bosey.
Yeah, it's like what it says. Well, these are one of the throwaway episodes.
No, I got I've done conversations with local talent before, like Art Schill.
Okay.
And Helena Witt has been texting me and stuff like that. So, so she's been in the game for a long time, Helena. But you're there. I think you're on the same level as her.
I appreciate that. I'll try my best. Listen, I don't want to brag about like how I can try to like drag out time because I know you guys are itching to hang out with me after this, and we'll have a long conversation, and we'll talk about a whole bunch of things. We'll talk about my problem that I had with the kidney stones. Then we can keep going on about other things in life that like with my marriage and everything. At any point, you keep on going ahead and like listening to me, or you can tell me to stop, so you guys can like finally get on with this. Oh, okay.
I actually don't mind hearing you complain about all your life. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel better about my life.
My chronic masturbation to pictures of Tony Walker. But anyways,
even I don't do that.
What pictures?
Okay. I do also want to give my again, we should say something about 2022. All these great comedians are leaving us. And of course, Meatloaf is like. There's just been a lot of people leaving us. And 2022 is off to a shit start. We need to freaking fix this, man.
All right. Well, here's a couple of good things.
Yes,
I got 2 words that always bring us a smile to people's faces. Joey Cola. February 4th, he's going to be on Blue Bloods.
Yes.
So that's good news.
Yes.
So we look forward to seeing that.
As an actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
And then February 12th, he's over at the St. George Theater hosting one of those Sopranos nights with Sharippa and Imperioli and Big Pussy. So there's some good stuff going on. And, of course, well,
as long as none of them die.
Right.
They're all freaking dying, Tony.
Listen, I don't care what
Meatloaf is gone, bro.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, he hasn't put anything out recently. But anyway.
Worst concert I ever saw.
Really?
Meatloaf. Yep.
You must have seen him, like, recently then, like 2000s?
No, this was 1995.
Oh, off the record, the second album, or the second, I Would Do
Yes, off the second Bat Out of Hell. Yeah, actually, I think he might have been on the next album after that. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Dude,
but either
the first
way,
Bat Out of Hell, the original.
Oh, my goodness. That's perfection.
Dude, there's no record that can match that on so many levels. It's one of the greatest records.
Okay.
You okay?
Bless you.
I got excited there.
It's the greatest record ever. You can listen to that Meatloaf album. And the funny thing is that Meatloaf, you can't really put a genre title on it. You can't say this is rock and roll, this is heavy metal.
It's like rock theater.
It's like an opera almost. A rock opera. And when you listen to that from the beginning to the end, it's an arc to it.
Yep.
It's an amazing, the lyrics, Meatloaf's voice, Meatloaf's emotions. His performances, if you've ever seen him do it live, like on YouTube or something, back when he was in his prime.
But even that album, the back, they're members of the E Street Band. There's Todd Rundgren, which is Raider's favorite.
Right.
He's playing guitar in it.
And Jim Steinman.
Jim Steinman wrote the whole thing.
Everything.
Yeah.
That's just a masterpiece of an album. I've always loved that. It's still one of the top-selling records today.
Yes.
Even before he was gone, it was a top-selling album forever. It's just always on top. Just a great guy, full life. I think he was in his 60s when he passed.
No, he's 74.
74. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. He's born in 1947.
Still old.
Yes, it's old. He lived a good full life.
Still old. It's like right next to a whole thing. Like, I bet you anything that Betty White died of COVID. I was like, how about just fucking 99?
Yeah, she's just 99.
How about just 99? Can that be like the
a
cause
strong
of death?
wind would have took her out.
99. I think it's like when'd she die from? 99.
But yeah, we lost Betty White. Now, was Norm in 2022 or was he still 2021?
No, 21.
He was 21.
Norm was 21.
Norm was 21. Betty was 21. Then we started.
Benny was 21.
Benny was on New Year's Eve, I think it was, right?
And then Bob Saget started.
Yeah, Bob Saget.
And then
Louis Anderson.
Yeah.
Meatloaf, and then today one of
Clark
the
Gillies,
great Clark Gillies, the captain, passed away. It's just every day it's something new, and and I was waiting for why couldn't it be Biden? I'm just saying. Oh my God! Like, well, make me wake up happy one day.
Because what you're trying to do is that, man, we're just trying to get the word. And when you walk a dog, that's.
You hear what he said yesterday in his press conference, or the other day? No. He goes, "I just got one thing to say." No, never mind.
Did he really do that?
That's a legit
That's
quote.
Hilarious.
Wow. I got one thing to
Guys,
say.
we're being led by a fucking moron, people.
Well, all right, look. So you got, let's not divide the country up.
I'm
okay?
not.
So,
It's they all know.
no. But you're saying because he's still the president, and there are people that love him. So if we're gonna say, pick on people that should go, let's find somebody that we can all, like
Hochul.
like pizza,
Hochul.
like
Let's do
pizza
it.
place owners, like.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's somebody that everybody wants to go.
And
Wow, but
some
but he's like people like we know people who know pizza owners, and that's a little more evil, man.
That's more evil than our president.
Fuck him.
Oh my.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
Sorry.
just-
It's like- I love that. That's like fuck the president, fuck the dirty sauce. Okay, so
All right. No, I do agree with you though, Tony. That if you're not making pristine pizza, you should go. You need
That's
to go.
blasphemy
Yeah,
here
you
in
need
New
to
York,
go.
on
You
Long
need to-
Island.
I do
right?
agree with
listen,
Tony.
you know what? And certain places in Long Island, some places have learned to clean up their town and make sure that it's has room to expand for better, promising anchovies. So, but
Yeah, I mean look, that's the thing with Long Island and New York in general. There's a lot of pizza places.
Yes.
Lots of them. And if you're not up to par,
That's it.
you need to go.
That's right.
it's actually, and then you just go home and eat some Polly-O string cheese.
And I just want to clear up when I talk about Biden.
Yes.
I really mean it. I want him dead. You hear that, FBI?
The expressions written in concern on this show are not the concerns of Gov's Comedy Club podcast.
So I will no longer be going ahead and performing anywhere. I'll be performing less than what I do now, so it's down to one show a year.
You thought you were in trouble with your wife. You got the FBI at our door in a second.
It's like all you could hear is
What happened to Jeff?
I didn't
don't know.
say
We never saw him again.
I never said that I or us should be involved in like hurting the man. I just said,
Right.
why can't
Yes.
I wake up one day and hear the news? Very sad news today. The president of the United States has died in his sleep peacefully, but he is gone.
We know that you're sending
and
cryptic
Kamala Harris has
messages
also
out.
died in a plane crash.
You're doing like cryptic messages, hand signals, and stuff that are going out to your cult. That you're
my-
laying out the plans of how you're going to execute this.
Now this I do with this
Yeah, exactly.
Morse
Yes.
code. I'm now giving the signal to the QAnon.
Talking about meatloaf was like part of the plan.
That's it.
We'll never
he
forget
said
it.
loaf. Like this,
Right.
He said loaf. He said
Loaf.
loaf. He said,
Let's spring into action, people.
and Meatloaf is even there. He's like,
Did you enjoy that
I'm
concert?
not dead.
yeah, I fooled them all.
Listen, didn't you enjoy that one concert he had on March 3rd?
At 6 a.m.
In the arena?
I would do anything for love, but I won't kill the president. No, I won't. Eat that pizza.
Would you bring me up? Would you throw me out? Will you go ahead and lock the doors to keep me out?
I wish.
Would you do anything to throw me out of Farmingdale?
Sing it, motherfucker.
But okay.
I wish that pizza place was still open so we could send the pizza to the White House.
That would kill him.
God damn it!
That's killed mice.
And then he would get pinned on it.
Oh, that's a
all
good
comes
plan.
full circle.
Right, so you get rid of both.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then we just got to figure out Kamala. How to do
that's the thing. That's the thing. He dies. She's president. So
I know.
Listen, can we just agree to get rid of Hochul? That's it. I'm good with getting rid of Hochul. Get New York back on track. Get rid of Hochul.
Yeah.
Start with these mask mandates for the kids. Start with the mask mandates for things. And
it's starting.
it's
starting. Massapequa High School said February 1st. Boom, no more
Yeah.
masks.
And that's what I love about England right now. The whole country
Yes.
of England said, F this, we're not doing these mandates anymore.
Yep.
Because they're seeing what Australia's doing, and they're like, holy shit, look at this. Australia actually has camps. Like camps. What do you
Yeah.
think of when you think of isolation camps? Think of a Holocaust.
I think of wonderful people with numbers.
Come on, let's think positive. We're on our way back to some kind of normalcy.
Yes.
It's coming.
I think so,
This
man.
this strand was weak. It was contagious, but it was weak. Unfortunately,
Like-
people have passed, but the numbers are better. Everything is calming down. There's
Filtering it through.
There's no talk of any other strand coming, and reports are coming out saying that there are signs that certain highly populated areas are getting better. So we're on our way.
Speaking about week, you can go ahead and bring up the numbers on comedian Jeff Bosey on Instagram. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That works.
Yeah, the weak numbers on Instagram. Everyone follow Jeff Bosey. Jeff Bosey comedian.
Yes. Jeff Bosey comedian on Instagram. You can also find me on Facebook, just regular Jeff Bosey. And also, if you want to find out all the wonderful things, you could catch out Devin's Den. You could catch out Knock 'em Dead Radio. You could catch all the shows and all the wonderful things that are happening also here at Governor's Comedy Club. If you go ahead and check on Facebook for a page called the Long Island Comedy Scene,
Yes.
so you can bring some of your traffic right there too.
There you go.
How many followers are on that now?
We're in. I think it's 7. I think it's there.
Really
It's there.
That's
you
great.
Really
I
grew
mean,
that up,
it's-
man.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's getting there.
I think that's really good what you're doing for the scene, and now you got to monitor it. There's been some beefs.
Yeah. I have to play nanny and watch what goes on and see what happens. I have to hit the delete button on certain things. That's just local drama. But we go ahead. Listen, there's a calendar on there that shows if you were a comedian, you can go ahead and check out to see where to catch an open mic or whatever you want to
Put
do.
our calendar on the governor's podcast calendar on there.
Say again.
Do you ever post our calendar, the governor's podcast calendar, on there?
Well, you guys have such an elaborate, wonderful website that I am no. I wouldn't want to downgrade.
No, I think we need you, Boshi. We need you to help promote.
Okay, well, like I said, you guys give me a list of dates, of
He's
when
got a
you're going to
list
be
every
on.
week. He puts out a list.
You have a list of every week of who's going to be on, definitely, and it's on the.
Well, at that time, it's always subject to change.
Listen, do you know how hard it is to try to follow these people who run the open mics, and then all of a sudden, you go there, you're like, yeah, we're not doing Thursdays no more. Oh, well, when are you going to tell me?
Yeah, I've been promoting your shit. Yeah,
So,
exactly.
but yeah, no, I mean, it's just definitely it's a good place to check out. If you're over 40, you use Facebook. If you're under that, go to Instagram to find Jeff Bosey comedian. He needs the support.
Do you
and
think
love.
about doing the Long Island comedy scene on? I know it's a lot of work for you. You have a day job. But do you think about doing that on Instagram also?
I think I might have to move it to that. I might have to open up a page for that.
You could do both. If you open up an Instagram page, right, then everything you post on Facebook would automatically go onto Instagram.
No, I thought it was the other way around.
I think it's both ways now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So
It goes both ways.
It goes both ways.
Wow.
So just like
Okay.
right
Yeah,
now,
just like me.
Yeah.
Just like me with my new look, and
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
oh look, he goes both ways. Why? Because he's shaved and he looks like a him, her.
But I think, so I think that'll be a good idea for you because you definitely promote the scene really well, and
Thank you.
we appreciate you.
Thank you.
And also, anyone still watching this,
Yes.
if you're watching this, share the show and share our stuff too.
Right,
because
you see it? It's right there.
Yeah, right there.
Wait a minute, right here. Right here.
there.
Share our show.
We need you. We need your help.
Please.
We want to get the word out about all of the shows here at Governors. We want to expand and get more shows and do a lot more.
Here's a shot of the studio. If you'd like to start your own podcast, here's the studio. Well, you can't. Right, let me see. I'll get a shot of the couch, too. There's a shot of the couch.
Yeah, the couch.
And here's the studio. We got monitors. We have call-in ability. We have Zoom ability. We have 7 or 8 mics. We got
We
got
film some other
graphics.
stuff on that couch too from time to time. If you know what I mean.
Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
Private castings.
So give us so contact us through our Facebook page if you'd like to do a podcast, whether it's a one-time thing or a regular show or whatever it is, or something that you want to just record for yourself. Contact us and we'll hook you up. Okay, and there we go. We're good.
Awesome.
I think it was a wonderful evening.
I do
love
too.
spending time with everyone. that was here
Likewise,
tonight.
pal.
Thank you.
Always fun.
Thank you.
Always
Thank
a lot
you
of
guys.
fun.
You guys rock.
And again, thanks to Joe Currie and Chuck Fox
Yes.
Yes.
and Jeff Bosey and
Thank you.
Renee Bosey.
Renee Bosey.
And yes, and we give thanks and props to the wife. It's the only time we'll do it. Yeah. Moving on.
All right. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks a lot.
Peace, y'all.
Later.
See ya.